Hey, good morning, TikTokers. Ed here with FICMRepair. So, in response to a video that I had done yesterday about, hey, how do you know how many CCAs you need how many amps you need in order to comfortably start a Power Stroke 6-liter without putting your FICM in harm's way? What we said was that 800 cold cranking amps or better as a test for the battery is good enough if you live in a place that gets pretty chilly, or 700 is a place if you live in a more of a tropical type area, in a southern type climate. And this commenter writes, and rightfully so, hey, the best way to verify that a battery is decent is to have the CCA rating closely match that's stamped on the battery, and that's 100% accurate if the goal was to go ahead and determine that the battery is good. This has got nothing to do with whether a battery is good. This has got whether or not to do with whether the battery is good enough to start a Power Stroke. So, 6-liter. So if we want to talk about, hey, how do I tell if my batteries are healthy or not, then yes, you want your CCA tested number to be very close to the nameplate number on the battery. But recognize what happens. This is a conversation about the benefits of desulfating chargers. So all a desulfator does is it goes ahead and it puts small electrical pulses into the batteries to go ahead and remove from the lead plates all the crap that likes to grow, all the sulfates that like to grow on the side of the battery. And as long as you keep your batteries healthy, you keep them fully charged, the battery is going to last longer, and those sulfates are going to grow a lot more slowly, or not grow at all, as the case may be. But over time, the product like this little guy that we've got up for sale on FICMRepair.com, this little Battery Minder Plus with this little desulfating smart chargers where it goes ahead and it puts these electrical impulses back to the batteries to kind of shake free all these sulfates that have grown over time as a result of the battery being abused, very frankly. Over time, the desulfator is not going to be able to do that anymore, and so the percentage of the lead plates that will accept a charge starts to decrease, and you end up with reduced capacity on your battery. Now, you reduce enough capacity of the battery, and pretty soon you're just like, well, this battery is now, quote, bad. But is it still good enough for the job at hand? It's kind of like if you have a AA battery that no longer runs a motor, like an RC car or something, or that was a higher draw type thing. Well, that AA battery will still work fine in your clock. That hardly pulls any current at all. And so, really, it's a conversation about intent. Is it the case that you want to see if your battery is, quote, reasonably good still as a percentage of its capacity? Then by all means, yes, you want to have the CCA numbers closely match that that's on the nameplate. Or is the intent to say, hey, do I have enough oomph to go ahead and get these batteries to charge and be charged and all that in order to start my engine without hurting my FICM, in which case reference the 800 CCA in cold climates and 700 CCA in warm climates. But regardless of these numbers, these ephemeral numbers to this poster's rightful comment, just pulling a number out of the air, if you start noticing that, probably a better way to handle this is if you start noticing that if you start dropping into the 8-volt range when the starter is engaging, yeah, that's no bueno for you, right? There's a technical service bulletin up at Ford that says if your FICM drops below 9.3 volts for more than 5 seconds, you've caused certain FICM damage that's irreparable, well, without it going through a repair process through, someone like us maybe at FICMRepair. But at any rate, so the best poor man's load tester is just key on engine off, what's your volt reading? And hopefully it's 11.9 or higher. If it's 11.8, not so great. If it's 11.7, it's time for batteries, right? And so that's an indication, but I hope this helps. And, we all want the same things, guys. So FICMRepair.com, we're all in this together. Great clarification question. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. See ya.